contract league implications here. Let's take a look at what's going down at the end of the season. We've got a few teams that are out of this in this one. But we got some teams in the mix. All right, so it looks like we got Josh Hagan, Matt, and Justin that are out of this one. 4 and 8's not going to cut it because 5 and 8's not going to cut it, I don't think. So we got a situation here such that we got Sam jousting with Moneymaker for this last spot. Moneymaker's on a 3-game losing streak, and Sam's on a 2-game winning streak, and so it's a dangerous situation. Sam's playing against Josh Hagan, and then Moneymaker is up against Trev, the depressed robot. Now, Trev is the best team in the league, so there's a reasonable chance, a reasonable expectation that you could see Moneymaker lose this one. If he loses that and Sam wins, Sam's going to get in. Now, if Sam loses to Josh Hagan, who's only 3 and 9 this season, had the worst performance, he's going to lose his spot. He's not going to be able to get in with that record if he doesn't win because he needs Moneymaker to lose and he needs to win. Trev's got this division up here, the SNES division locked up, and me and CJ down here are battling for our division, taking a look at the situation there. If he wins and I lose, he's going to take my 2 seed away from me. My other video's done. He's got the matchup. He's up against Justin, and I'm up against Matt. So we've got we're playing some of these teams that they're out of it. So it's a situation where if they can spoil one of our situations, that'll be fun for them. So you never know what's going to happen at the end here like this. But we had quite a bit of parity in this league for quite a while. But here over the last few weeks, it looks like some stuff has really shown up. You know, some people have started off okay, but like look at Josh Hagan's situation. He was 3 and 3. He lost 6 in a row to get here. That's pretty rough, right? And then Moneymaker, he was 5, 3 and 1. You know, and lost 3 in a row. You see Sam with one of the only winning streaks, and Trev's winning a lot, but I mean he's just winning a lot the whole season. I have never won this league. I've never done this well in this league. I'm really hoping I can get this division to give myself a decent shot here. It's definitely going to be interesting. And man, I contracted Tyler Boyd right before we had the Burrow injury, so that was just an absolute blast. But this next season's gonna be really interesting in this contract league next year with the possible. Some of the teams are going to have two keepers, so it should be really interesting to see how that shakes out. And I'm looking forward to it. Make sure you set your lineups this week, especially if you're one of those teams that's in there. But go ahead and set your lineup anyway. Don't fail to set your lineup when you're in a situation like this in the last week. Go ahead and set it anyways. Hopefully you'll be able to spoil somebody's chances. You don't want to be in a situation where you're not setting your guys and somebody gets in because you didn't put up a good fight. Always be a tough out. If you're a Bears fan, you'll understand that. You'll know that when they're totally out of it and they got to play the Packers or the Vikings at the end of the season, they'll try to stop them, they'll try to beat them. So try to do that same thing. Anyways, good luck, everybody, and I'm looking forward to see how this shakes out because it's been a really interesting season so far, and we'll just have to see what happens. It's going to be interesting for sure.